All right, so I'm back. I'm finally back from vacation. That means it's time for more content. So there actually was a lot of tournaments that I believe happened this weekend. Namely, I think the biggest one was Coinbox Offline, ran by Hungrybox. But, you know, as per traditional Coinboxes, this was the grand finals. That's right, Spargo versus Sonix. So what were the interesting sets, right? Because I can't imagine there was a crazy amount of them. Chunky Kong Jake, Monkey Monday. Oh, we'll watch the more fun set first. I've got to imagine, right, that if I'm getting recommended to watch this set, that we get to watch Steve get trounced by Donkey Kong. And honestly, that's always a dub. Where's he going? That's a pretty good tool for that exact situation. Also, Donkey Kong, not a character you have to camp really ever. In fact, unless you're like Samus or like some other projectile camp character, like, you probably should just run at Donkey Kong. What's going on? I think he just wants to punch him. Okay, that just worked. What the? I see the vision, right? The forward smash covers everything below that block. Surely Steve Monkey isn't good, right? Oh, this is unwinnable. This is an unwinnable matchup. Now, here's how you should think about this. Losing as Steve is a choice. Losing to Donkey Kong is also a choice. That should tell you how hard that he threw. Assuming Jake lost. I'm just assuming he lost. Negative plus negative equals positive. Therefore, this matchup is winnable. That explains everything. Steve refuses to approach the Monkey Kong. Under no condition will he approach. Damn, you play Nooch for like a minute straight and you just get hit by a TNT anyway. Or rather, a minecart. I don't know how he fights the urge to mash. I would be in there. Like, I feel like he could have done that like 3 minutes ago. That exact back air that he just did, was there conditioning involved that I just tuned out? Maybe I just don't think this far ahead because I would have made so many different decisions at this point. How's he not banned yet? You know, I used to always say, banning Steve is stupid. Low key, I'm down. I've changed my mind. I've 180'd. Hey, damn, that beats my car like that. Dude, I love how stressed Jake looks because it's Donkey Kong. like outside of Donkey Kong being like bad in Smash, it's also just Donkey Kong. He's a funny character, and you're just like, you're stressing about Donkey Kong, dude. Chunky is scary. I agree. I mean, I money matched Chunky Kong, right? Damn, he's a lab rat too. That is one thing I will say about Chunky Kong is he does demand respect. It's kind of like my motto, or like my play style, to not really give opponents too much respect. Like if they look like they're trying to intimidate me, I'll just like not care, play around it. Like, bro, I would try to disrespect Chunky Kong. I would try to like force my pace. Oh, wow. That was disrespectful. He just kind of ran me over. Like, my money match with him went game 5. And, like, I'm going to be honest. Donkey Kong Zero Suit is pretty unplayable. And he took 2 games. He knows what he's doing. He's a very good player. He just chooses to play Donkey Kong, which is hilarious. Did I play TK or I played CSS? I'd like to see Chunky Kong versus Sky J. Because that's another... Incineroar is another character that just destroys DK. I'm sorry, explain that one to me. What? I don't see the vision. I don't understand. Like, I guess if it beats like run back minecart, I would understand that being the optimal play there. That's really weird. So that down B doesn't hit the blocks. Is it because the blocks are considered like not on the ground? It's got to be the case. This is how much respect he's commanding. Now that like, and this is the value of stage control, right? So it's shown like right here. They have like roughly equal stage control here. So by default, Steve's just gonna put up the little house over here under the platform and mine for resources, right? And then you have this little interaction, right? This happens. He corners himself with the minecart. he can't really set that little house up anymore, right? And if he corners himself, right, he puts up a 2-block wall under the, like you know, to set up a little house under the platform again. Chunky could just down be under it, right? And then it's kind of like a reverse situation where like now Jake is walled off from punishing Chunky Kong from doing like the down B if he puts these blocks up, right? And he can't like jump above him and try to like down air or something, right? Because he's under the platform. You could honestly probably still hit Donkey Kong if you anviled onto the platform, regardless. Low-key, he could also just like probably full hop backer over it. I don't know that for sure, but he's cornered. He's forced to pick an option, but Chunky Kong is just always mad patient. He's just standing by the wall. Normally, Steve players would be like forward smashing there, but you gotta respect DK's big ass disjoint. You know, Chunky Kong has specifically not hit him and went for only grabs at this point. Except for right there. Is that it? Was that all that happened? Did I miss something? Because that was rather foolish to get hit by. Alright, who's ready to fall asleep versus Sonic versus Spargo with me? I actually don't know who won. If I had to guess, Spargo won the last tournament, so I think it's Sonix's turn. And Sonix is the Wi-Fi player, but Spargo came up on Wi-Fi. I wish pairing was rewarded more. I don't know what I would want though. Would you rather want more frames to do something? Or like more frames to punish? Or your punish does like an increased like percentage, like damage, not knockback, but like, I don't know. Do something for parrying projectiles. Would you want it to reflect or would that be lame? Because if you could parry or reflect projectiles, so many characters would just become like pretty bad. Getting Fox up tilted out of parry of my multi-hit. Stop mashing, bro. Feel better soon, bro. I will try preference. Thank you for the 44 months. Oh, what happened? That move is crazy. Is this balanced? I don't know if that's balanced. It might be balanced. Wait, he traded? You know what? I don't care anymore. It should just be like what's a good reference? Like yeah, kind of like Street Fighter 6 when you parry and you're able to act literally immediately. And then there's moves like Warlock Punch or something. Like, well, obviously this is an extreme. If you parry Warlock Punch, you're basically even on frames. Like, it's crazy that there's moves that you should spot dodge instead of parry, the harder thing to do. Just for some reason, it's just like that. That was really good patience from Spargo, and he just didn't even capitalize. And then he did this. Wow, what an edge guard, Sonix. I think I could do better. This may look like your average run-of-the-mill spin dash. But to the top player, this was kind of lit. He does this up air. Spargo like falls out of the up air. So most likely what most Sonic players would do is probably just do sweet spot nair and then cross up on the right side. Probably not punishable by up B. He's either gonna nair your shield or he's gonna mix up and grab, or you do the third layer option and do a timing mix up on the shield instead and you get the spin dash. Damn, wait, Sonix is gaming. Better player, holy. Parrying get up attack is exclusively a flex. It's like, I knew you were gonna do this. Get fricked. He's actually insane. I agree. I think Sonix is an incredible player. He's very, very good. He adapts really well. He comes in with really good game plans. Obviously, it goes without saying, but he's patient. He's explosive when he needs to be. I feel like if you ask most players, like, what is, like, Sonix as a player, like, what is his flaw? Most people might say, like, mentality or something like that. I don't think that's the case. I do think that sometimes he tilts. That just happens. He sticks to his game plan 99% of the time, yeah. He sticks to his game plan most of the time. Changes when he needs to. He adapts, he puts, like, small adjustments on, like, you know, mind games where it needs to be. Like, I think his only flaw as a player is that he fishes for reversals off of ledge a lot. And it's hard to punish because it's Sonic, right? So it's good to do. But I think that's like the only like straight up flaw I see with him. And I would say his like reluctancy to use homing attack, but like I've seen like that's like my reluctancy to use down B sometimes because it just don't work sometimes. It's a good move when it works. If that forward smash hit, that would have been hilarious. I like low-key wish it would have hit. Don't tell me that Corrin is the comeback story. I wouldn't well, no, actually, it makes sense that Corrin does pretty well against Sonic. She's got like that nair, full body hitbox. Any angle of approach that Sonic decides to go with will just, no, like it doesn't matter. Optimal. Wait, he went back to Cloud? This dude won a game with Corrin and it was like, that was fun. I'm going back to Cloud. Could he not have charged limit there? This dude just loves SDing. Didn't Spargo just beat Sonix with Cloud like last week? Like, wow, he actually sniped the limit. I think most of the sets that Spargo loses, he struggles to kill, and he gets parried a lot. I think those are the two key factors to Spargo losing. Like, it's already pretty hard to parry Cloud, so it's nice that he gets to just mash aerials on block all the time. But Spargo as a player also just plays like pretty greedy for kills. He goes for a lot of up smashes, dash attacks at ledge, etc. So like when he's not actually able to like land those, it gets pretty ugly. Why does he jump there? I looked away. What happened? It's a 50-50. He either jumps over the forward air or Sonix goes low and then continues to edge guard him. The fact that he just kind of invalidates most other sorties bothers me a lot. She's very good. She barely feels swordy and just feels like rushed down with a sword, just like Roy on crack. And Roy's already really good. Do you guys think Spargo plays any cool characters? Oh, Plant? Okay, he doesn't play Plant. He has a nasty Plant. Spargo has a nasty Plant the way I have a nasty DK, you know what I mean? Like, you're never gonna see that shit when it matters. Damn, he did parry. He did his fastest out of shield option. And it didn't work. Falcon knows right, but he just gets out-charactered by like every top tier. That's true. He got power crept pretty bad. I don't think that was a true combo. Falcon players dash dance full screen, then pick one of three options. Side B, run up grab, dash attack. And if they're a top player, landing the air. Stream was good, just played a bit of Elite. How's my stream going? It's going good. I just got back from Vegas. I feel pretty sick, so I'm not trying to talk too much, so we're watching this. There's not much to talk about. We've seen it enough times. And then I'll probably do some Ironmans or something. Play some Elite. Damn. Sonix is terrible. He didn't tech that. Are you serious? What a bad player. 170 into the stage, limit cross slash. Scrub alert! It's so sad to see parry dash back. Like, bro, why is it like that? Parrying should function like it does in Rivals low key. I don't know. It's even riskier in Rivals, but the reward is even greater. It's kind of raw to get a parry. I don't know if that game is like so well balanced around that parry mechanic. It'd be hard to replace it. Nice up you, dude. Why did we end up there? He fast fell into that up air. Like he chose to get back aired there. Or up aired or whatever. Imagine if he killed him off of that. Yo, what if he did finishing touch there instead of back air? How hard that would have went. That would have been play of the tournament. Forward air? I don't know about the forward air. Forward air seemed a little odd there. But I mean, you know, Sonic's looking like the better player.